All right. So we're going to go over the Watchmen prophecies, which we can find in Ezekiel chapter 2, chapter 3, and then in chapter 33. Of course, it would be best to actually read all of Ezekiel, but we're going to go through this specific prophecy. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that hath rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day. And you have to think of it as this very day. Because our forefathers have transgressed against Jehovah unto this very day by doing Christmas and Easter and partaking in the broth of abominations and the traditions of men which God hates. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith Jehovah God. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them, neither be afraid of their words, though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions. Be not afraid of their words, nor be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are most rebellious. But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee. And when I looked, behold, an hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein. And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentations and mourning and woe. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go and speak unto the house of Israel. So I opened my mouth, and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. Now that roll which he's talking about, Jehovah is talking about, you can also find in Revelation 10:9. The roll is the book of Revelations. And he said unto me, Son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel. Not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. So he sent the Watchmen to America, whose language is not strange to us. We all speak the same language. But if he had sent us to another country, like Africa or any other country with a different language, they surely would have listened to us. But America, which is Ephraim, Mystery Babylon, are hard-hearted, rebellious. And we have to speak the words that Jehovah tells us to speak, warning, blowing the trumpet of the destruction that is coming to those who have fallen into sin and transgression and refuse to repent. We have to warn them of their wicked ways, whether they hear or whether they forbear. And like in chapter 3, verse 7, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me, for all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted. And for the watchmen, behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. And it came to pass at the end of 7 days that the word of Jehovah came unto me, saying, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. Now when it says the son of man, that's implying that all of us are the sons of man. Therefore we and the house of Israel has been spread to the four corners of the earth, blended in with the Gentiles. So Jehovah is saying, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, Thou shalt surely die, and thou givest them not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Therefore your hands will not be full of blood. And so warning is blowing the trumpet and warning those around you as a watchman is letting them know the sudden destruction that will come upon the wicked during the sixth seal. And that's why in Mark 13, Yeshua tells you to go and learn the parable of the fig tree, so that you know when such things will come upon the world, when Satan is cast down like an untimely fig, the hasty figs. So we're going to jump back over to Leviticus 19, and I'm just going to read a little bit so that you understand what it means to be righteous in your dealings, and how to love your neighbor as yourself. You shall do no unrighteousness in judgment. Thou shalt not respect the person of the poor, nor honor the person of the mighty, but in righteousness shalt thou judge thy neighbor. Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people, neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. And what it means to stand against the blood of your neighbor, it means that don't just watch them sin and say nothing. You need to warn them that their sin will lead to death. Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart. Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor, and not suffer sin upon him. Thou shalt not avenge, nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am Jehovah. So now you know that you must love, and then the watchman warns in love. Reprove with all long suffering, so that because Jehovah wishes none to die in their sin. Now we're going to hurry up and hit Ezekiel 33. He heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall... Okay, then who's... Okay. Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man off of their coast, and set him for their watchman, if when he sees the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet, and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet, and taketh not warning, if the sword come, and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. He heard the sound of the trumpet, and took not warning, his blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. But if the watchman see the sword come, and blow not the trumpet, and the people be not warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. So you see, As I live, saith Jehovah God, I have no pleasure in the death of the wicked, but that the wicked turn from his wicked way and live. Turn ye from your evil ways, for why will ye die?